premise of The Lucky One was really what drew me in, the idea that, you know, a chance event of finding this photograph in the middle of nowhere could change not only Logan's life, but the lives of Beth and Ben and the others that he sort of came into contact with. So that's really what sort of hooked me at the outset. Dealing with ideas like destiny, you know, is fraught with some difficulties. I think in the cinema, you have to be a little bit careful. Try to keep it very subtle. In a book, that idea is perhaps more easily expressed, you know, in a literary form where the writer can sort of get inside your mind in a different way. But when you start to express it in visual terms, if you're not careful, it can become, you know, a little otherworldly or something, which is not. I mean, this film, I'm very keen for it to feel like a real story, you know, as if the events we see could be really happening to these people. And I've tried to sort of tone the performances in that way. So although the idea of destiny is sort of quite central to it, it's treated in a very everyday sort of fashion, if you know what I mean. You know, meeting Zach, and he's a very charming, a very delightful young man. But when I saw the work that he began to put into physically transforming himself, and also getting into the sort of the mental mindset, if you like, of an experienced Marine, I was very impressed. You know, I just thought he was totally committed to the idea of literally transforming himself in order to play Logan. It was an absolute delight to me when I saw her audition read. It was actually the first that I saw for the role of Beth, and I was completely mesmerized by Taylor's talent is the wrong word for it. I mean, she had a quality of completely absorbing the character, and a complexity of emotional expression that was really extraordinary. I mean, her mind always seems to be caught in a tension between different feelings, and there's nothing more intriguing for a cinema audience than to see that on a screen. You read in her eyes so much depth and so much detail. My intention is to shoot the war scenes in quite a different way to the rest of the film. I became very intrigued with a lot of material that I've seen on YouTube of taken by Marines in different war zones, and the whole idea of shooting at night with night vision and you know, lights that are really part of the weaponry that they use is very intriguing, and I'm hoping to execute those sequences in that way, also with different film stocks and different gauges as well. And I think it's something, my intention is that those scenes should be quite a jolt to somebody who comes into the theatre to see the film. You know, have we come into the right cinema? Is this a Nicholas Sparks story I'm watching here? This is like, it should feel as agitating as it is watching those videos on YouTube, I have to say. I want to convey the trauma that Logan has gone through.